We got Mr. Steve Bowman here.
Yeah.
Biofuel.
Yeah. What I'm here for is we line your way. Anyway, our taxes, our property taxes on our plant down there, Mitch and them, they come out to the plant to get an assessment and stuff. And they asked my guys to give them some stuff. And anyway, my guys were late. And we take responsibility for that. They were late giving them what they wanted, like plant manager and stuff. And I think Mitch and Shane Pat maybe come out there twice. Was that right, Mitch?
Yes, sir.
And they toured the plant and everything. Then I've got guys to do this stuff anyway. They were late getting what they needed. It was due July 1st, and they got to them July 15th. Well, in the meantime, Mr. Shane Pat, he went to a plant in Natchez, Mississippi, which is a huge multi-million-dollar plant, and cut ours down. He didn't do it exactly on that, but he cut it down to size, and then give us an assessment, which was about 4 times what ours is. And our tax, well, I had a plant like this in Arkansas, and my tax, was $10,000, $11,000 a year, and I get this tax bill in, it's $38,751. And like I say, we do take responsibility for being late getting it to them, but it's 4 times what it should be. So the other day we was in office, and I know they're going about what their rules and deadlines are. And then Shane told me, he said, Steve, the only way to change this, teach me with the board of supervisors. And we just done a little calculation in his office. It should be about 1/4 of this, according to the list that we got on everything. Most everything is two new pieces in that plant. It's 2 new 150,000 gallon tanks that will be up on site. The rest of it was used equipment brought in from just plants that have been out of business 7, 8 years and stuff, and we brought in sandblasted and painted. And that's where we are. And they have got a list of all of our stuff. They had it July 15th. It was due by July the 1st, is that right?
It was due by April 1st.
April 1st.
But we had to turn it into the state by July 1st.
Okay, well, I'm sorry. Okay.
You had a date right, but it was for us to have it turned into the state.
All right, but anyway, my guys would like to send it in. And, I understand the respect the penalty, just not a $28,000 penalty, on that. So that's, I think, is that kind of right, the way I said everything?
Yeah, you had, we just had a deadline to meet, and we didn't have the information from you that we needed to make it.
Unbeknownst to me, I thought they'd probably got it. They'd been out there twice, but like I say, we do take responsibility. I take it. It's my employees. It was their responsibility, but ultimately it's mine, And I do take responsibility for it being late, and I'm not asking not to pay a penalty. I'm not asking that at all. I'm just asking for the correct assessment, and we pay on that plus pay a penalty on that. I'm perfectly fine with that. But we done it the other day in his office, and he said it'd be like $9,500 versus $38,750. So that's what I'll be proud to take any questions, so that's what I got.
Tamara, is that correct on it should be like 9,000 something?
We estimated it by using, like he said, the biodiesel or the biofuel plant in Natchez. We knew it was not as large as what they had in Natchez, so we cut that, like he said, by 4. But we did not know any of the equipment was scrapped or refurbished equipment, so it was put on as new equipment because we had to give an estimation by law. We had to turn that in by July 1st. So that's how he was given his tax bill, as if it was all new equipment, because we didn't have any other information from him.
Steve, when did y'all begin producing biofuel?
We began doing test runs in early 2017.
The personal property renditions are to be turned in by April 1st. So our office can gather all that information and have it into the state by July 1st. When we do that by July 1st, that takes all your taxes for city, school, county, all those little individual funds. Those tax dollars have already been filtered into those places. And then appeal for taxes is supposed to be done August 1st. When they have problems with their tax bill, they can come and protest or appeal that on August 1st when the board meets to
And we-
do the land roll.
Right.
But he didn't know that at that time.
And we got this bill in, what was that?
December 1st.
Okay, December 1st, so that's, I didn't know, even know to appeal it, you know, I mean, that's the only thing I had to go by to appeal it.
So all this has done been filtered out pretty much to the school?
Because when y'all approved the land roll in August, and then you did your budget in October, all that money had been filtered to where it was supposed to go.
So at this point in time, there's nothing we can do to change it. The state's already been
I
set
mean,
the state.
unless you're going to take away your tax dollars from wherever they've gone, you would have to pull all that information for your schools, your county fund, and all that.
You know, I understand things like that, but I don't understand us paying, just because we were late on something, paying $38,000. You know, when it should be nine to 10 to 12,000. You know, I understand and respect all that, but just in being, you know, a small business in the community, I mean, we bring a lot of money to this community. Employees built houses here, but you know, like I say, I understand paying what we gotta pay, but
What do y'all want to do?
Let's take it on advisement and move on.
I think we should.
I'll be fine, I understand that. Y'all do it, and I'll be willing to talk, but y'all need to, I know y'all got a bunch of business going on there, y'all need to
I think there's some more stuff we probably need to look at too, to find out.
look at.
I'll make a motion to make it under advisement.
All right.
Got a motion, need a second. Second.
Well, y'all just,
All in favor?
Mr. Dave got my phone number, he just contact me.
I got it.
Okay. All right, thank y'all.
All right.
Thank you.
Okay.
Miss Nolly, you ready?
Yes, sir. In the interest of time, I know y'all do have a lot going on today. I'm Christina Nunley. I know my husband Miles Nunley was on the schedule, and I'm afraid that we have a lot of illness going around at work, being in healthcare. So I've come to talk to y'all today just a little bit about North Mississippi Primary Health Care. We are a community health center that serves 8 counties in Northeast Mississippi. We're a 501c3 nonprofit. We have been here in New Albany since August of 2016. We are a federally qualified health center. We're partially federally funded under Public Health Act, Section 330. We provide primary health care, including medical, dental, mental health, and substance abuse services to approximately 14,000 patients in Northeast Mississippi. I'm here to speak to you today because we are interested in purchasing some real property in Union County. And we've come to ask for an exemption on ad valorem tax. In the entire state of Mississippi, boards of supervisors, just like y'all, have historically exempted community health centers from ad valorem tax because of the services that we provide and the savings that we can bring to your community. I'm not going to go over the entire form with you in the interest of time, but on the back, we have provided since August of 2016 over $400,000 in uncompensated care to through our New Albany Healthcare Associates location. This only includes discounts that we provide for medical, dental, mental health, and substance abuse services. We also have a Section 340B pharmacy program that provides additional, additional discounts on pharmacy services. And that's really what I think perhaps you would be most interested in, because the 340B program is not based on your income. Anyone in the community can access 340B savings at our contract pharmacies. The monies that you would usually use to purchase your pharmaceuticals that you have to have, maybe insulin or blood pressure medicine, things that you're going to have to buy to sustain life. If you can get those at significantly reduced prices, then you can use the savings from that. Instead of it going to a drug company or an insurance company, it stays local right here in New Albany and in Union County, Mississippi. And you can use that to pay the small shops that you have down here on Main Street or the local restaurants. And you can keep that money inside Union County to help your county grow. We do offer discounts to patients on the medical, dental, mental health, and substance abuse services based on patients' incomes. So we primarily exist to serve the most vulnerable populations in your county. We also have started offering a free transportation program that will take your patients to the clinic and to the pharmacy. We're also doing partnerships with local resources. We do partner with the Baptist Hospital here to provide some of the services that we can't provide in-house, like diagnostic testing and screening things. And we do have Spanish language translation available at 3 of our sites, including the one here in New Albany. We are part of the community. We, in August of 2017, on our 1-year anniversary, we did do a 5K walk run down here at the park along the river, and we had over 70 or 80 community participants that engaged with us. It was an activity that promoted awareness of obesity in our state, which is certainly a problem. We also employ over 70 professionals organization-wide, all through Northeast Mississippi, and we have excellent benefits for our employees. And because we are giving back not only to our patients and the community, we're giving back to our employees too, so that more of their paycheck can go into the local economy. So in conclusion, I would like to share with you some of the bullets at the bottom. Just in the past year, from January to December of 2018, the New Albany Healthcare Associates location served 1,255 patients with 2,847 visits. We also not only just provide care, we provide exceptional quality care. We treated 226 diabetic patients, and 75% of those patients achieved control of their blood sugar. Of the 263 patients with high blood pressure, 68% achieved blood pressure control. And those numbers are both very good. We have benchmarks that we have to achieve to keep our federal funding. And we were awarded for last year a HRSA Health Center Quality Leader, and that's only awarded to the top 30% of health centers in the nation out of over 1,000 health centers. So we're helping your patients financially. We're helping your community financially. We're helping the community with their health care, and we want to help economically by creating jobs and providing services that can help keep more of your money here in the county. So respectfully, I'd like to ask the Board of Supervisors if you would consider a resolution to provide ad valorem tax exemption to North Mississippi primary health care, so that we can expand our services here in your community and hopefully create more partnerships and become more of a partner with the entire community. Do y'all have any questions for me today?
I do.
Yes, sir.
Where is y'all's office here now?
It's currently on Starling Avenue. We are leasing a building right by Dr. Fraun, down across from the Walmart.
Now, your federally funded, where are your other sources of funds coming from?
Other sources of funds are from patient-generated fees. We do bill private insurance, Medicare and Medicaid. And because we are a community health center, we receive enhanced reimbursement for Medicare and Medicaid visits.
Are y'all not for profit?
We are not-for-profit, yes, sir.
Other than, so y'all are in Benton, Tippah, Alcorn, Tishomingo, and Prentice right now?
Yes, sir.
And here,
Yes, sir.
any other county?
Not at the moment. We're always looking to expand services to where there's need. And we do own all of our physical locations except for the one in Alcorn County and Union County at this time.
Are all the other counties giving you tax exemption?
Yes, sir. Historically, we have received tax exemption from all other counties, the most recent being Tishomingo County.
And y'all are now right beside Dr. Trump?
We are not there. Yes, sir.
Y'all wanna take it under advisement?
Okay. I'll make a motion to advise.
Got a motion, take it under advisement. Need a second. All in favor? Motion carried.
Thank you, ladies.
Thank y'all very much. We appreciate y'all's time.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We got one here added.
Sorry.
That's okay, that's okay. It's the VOCA grant with the district attorney's office.
I'm Penny with the district attorney's office, I'm the victim's advocate. The VOCA grant, we've applied for that grant since about 2000, year 2000. It's always been run through the Board of Supervisors in Union County. About 3 years ago, they increased our grant amount. I was the only one on the grant from like 2007 when I was employed. Now we have 3 employees on the grant. The money's administered through the county, but y'all are not out any money. The feds will send y'all the money, and then the DA's office matches what it doesn't pay. So we're just asking that y'all approve that money to be run through the Board of Supervisors again this year.
Motion approved.
Motion by Randy, second by Steve. All in favor? Motion carried.
And I have a letter already generated for you, but
You got it with you?
right there.
Terry, did you build that into our budget already?
Yes, sir.
Oh, we'll see there today.
We got a second. DA's office.
Everybody else gonna get paid.
Is it like 200?
Right, Bruce?
225,000.
Good one. That what it was last year.
It was, that's what it's been for the last 3 years.
That's what we put in the budget.
Yes, I don't like it.
And I think it was right.
Oh, I questioned myself, I thought, is it really much?
I might be on camera.
Okay, but I just.
I mean, I can consider it.
Thank you. I'll just leave it on your desk.
Yes, please, thank you.
Thank y'all.
Alright. We got to approve an inter-fund loan for $8,000 from the general fund to CDBG water grant fund, which is through Three Rivers, I think. Where we're at, for that water.
Give me my water, I'll make a motion.
Need a motion. Randy made a motion, need a second. Second by Evan, all in favor? Motion carried.
Everybody go ahead and get all credit today.
Do they not have to get a little more fair warning you do? It's like you'll slow down.
You ready, Miss
I am.
Annette? You slow me down, I know you crippled me
But
a
I'm
bit.
doing better, I've
You
got
doing
pulled
good.
off right now, so. Thank you.
Alright, we need to approve a request for cash, for $8,000 on the CDBG grant from the state, asking from the state.
So moved.
Motion by Dave. Second by Evan, all in favor? Motion carried. Alright, we got to approve January statement of expenditures for tax office.
There you go.
spend money wisely, just right over.
Sure.
Why?
Frugal.
I'm frugal, yeah. Thrifty.
I took this off like a decade.
A lot of them.
Oh my God.
Contract. Mailing fees.
Need a motion.
So,
Motion by Dave. Second by Evan. All in favor? Motion carried. All right, we're gonna approve January statement of revenue and expenditures for the sheriff's department. Give me it.
Sheriff and jail both.
Jail's a beast. Yeah, we don't handle these together.
So you wanna put it in what, mill law? And we got the-
Now, wait a second, let's see.
No, I wasn't saying real law.
Oh, you don't-
The ex- revenue and
Yeah,
expenditures.
okay, I'm sorry.
That's the jail. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Yes, I'm good with that.
All right, need a motion.
make a motion to approve.
Motion by Dave, second by Randy, all in favor? Motion carried. Now, I guess we ready for the mill law.
That's my last, that's my last one too. Yeah.
You going up?
I'm pretty high.
Is something coming?
We still got to be approved, but we're just, this was already approved last night. We're just getting it.
Right. Need a motion to approve. Motion to approve. Motion by Steve,
Second.
second by Dave, all in favor? Motion carried. All right, we gotta approve the claim docket for January 2019.
I'll make a motion to approve.
Motion by Dave,
Second.
second by Randy, all in favor? Motion carried. You okay, Miss?
Thank you.
Approve board minutes for from January 2019. Need a motion.
Motion to approve.
Motion by Steve.
Second.
Second by Evan. All in favor? Motion carried. All right. We need to approve the engineering contract with Elliott and Britt Engineering for the ARC TVA project at Martintown. I guess it'll be Martintown. North one.
That one looks good.
Looks good.
Looks good to me.
We need a motion to approve the
Motion to
contract.
approve.
Motion by Randy.
Second.
Second by Dave. All in favor? Motion carries.
Hold on a second, that in here too? Is that what
That's,
it's
yeah, there's 3 originals in there and,
Have they already been signed?
well, Larry really has, Chad probably needs to sign it. You may have to sign it, but
Okay.
there's 3, I think.
This one's real.
Approve it subject to the changes that I made and then
Okay.
Three times. They're all the same. Please.
All the same, we got 3 of them.
So what I emailed
Check the back. Did you change your name, or did you change your name?
I think changing stuff.
Yeah, if you find it out, yeah.
He misspelled his name, he copied it.
I hear you down there. And then,
I just wondered.
Just wondered.
Just wondered.
I kept my last name, bro.
Okay, very good.
Back in here.
copy it.
Thank you.
You are. That's right.
Sorry, I think it was Stacy.
Yeah, it's not my space. My brain.
Okay.
You ready, Miss Anita? We need to approve a contract with ESI for that CDBG water expansion project, but, we need to approve it according to,
There's some changes
Changes.
that have to be made that are in that kind. This is the second time we've done a contract with ESI in probably the past 6 months, and essentially the same issues that were in the last contractor and this, they're just used to dealing with private companies and not with governments. And so things like indemnity, we can't agree to any of that.
Be no problem, Kane.
So I don't think it'll be a problem. I'd say
as long as they
approve
change it and they
as long
approve it.
as approve it and they agree to the changes that I'm suggesting, then we can fine.
Motion to approve.
Motion by Randy. Second by Steve. All in favor?
Yeah, but if they agree to the changes, then it's not approved.
Yeah, that was gonna be correct, it's in this way.
Terry, do you guys have, my father, or whoever it is,
Yeah.
tell us that
I'll get it.
in a modifiable format, and then that way I can read
Okay.
Y'all ready? You ready?
Yes, sir.
Says discuss liquid asphalt bid previously taken under advisement. We've done that for several weeks and
I recommend that we, accept the negotiated amount of $1.80 per gallon on the, tar, and what was it on the,
205.
205 on the P? Yeah.
Motion by Dave. Second by Steve. Any opposed?
I'm opposed. I disagree.
All in favor? Motion carries.
Who was this with? I forgot.
Early.
Very nice.
Okay.
We need to accept Randy Hode's resignation as District 1 Park Commissioner.
Yeah, you have that.
Motion by
I know.
Evan,
Thank
second by Dave. All in favor?
That was last time. We did.
Motion carries.
Who made the motion? Oh.
Evan.
David, please. How you got that?
Evan got it.
Sorry. Do you have a resignation? Terry?
I did.
Ted.
That's right there.
Thanks.
Was that him?
Mm-hmm.
We appointed Candace right there.
Yes, okay.
All right, we need to appoint Candace Rowell as District 1 Park Commissioner. We need a motion. Motion by Evan. Second by Steve. All in favor? Motion carries. Got another here. accept Glenn Hutchison's resignation as District 5 Park Commissioner.
Motion to approve.
Motion by Steve, second by Randy. All in favor? Motion carries.
Two there, a copy of it, really.
Okay, you wanna keep one?
Steve's handwritten.
Say that.
It worked.
That's the guy you want to point, I think.
Okay, thank you.
Josh's day.
I just didn't know if he was by a different name. I knew it was Josh.
No, it's Josh's day.
Dan. Okay, I like that name. All right, we ready?
Ronnie is Ricky's brother.
I need to appoint Ronnie Black as District 5 Park Commissioner.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Motion by Steve, second by Randy. All in favor? Motion carries. Okay, we gotta approve a professional service agreement with Kimpro Services for killing a roadside vegetation and management and consulting and all that good stuff.
So moved.
Motion by Dave,
Second.
second by Evan. All in favor?
You have to come. Okay.
Terry, I think that's the one I sent back to maybe.
It is. Yeah, it looked pretty good.
Yeah.
That's typical.
Does it need to be just checked?
I'll tell you, I probably first day.
Do I need to sign it?
Yes. Right
Yeah.
here.
I probably need to get some more references to send them.
I guess that's it, yes. Please, thank you. Thank you.
Right there, got 3 pages. First 3 pages.
First three things?
Yes, it's black.
Do I sign both of these? No, just about. I'm sorry, I said it, man.
He
Sammy Berry. After the ceremony, you'll go like a
We'll-
to get the letter.
We'll get
And just send it to-
Robert.
Huh?
Christian
did.
Your father, those are all.
That's cheaper than all.
And did we say this is father-in-law?
Just 3
Father.
pages.
Her father, I'm sorry. not saying.
Russell, when
I
you
was
go
just
back
trying
and
to
read it.
understand.
What was her maiden name?
His name is Joe Jordan. That's what it was.
Joe what?
Jordan.
Jordan.
Jordan. He's
Just for 3
He's
pages.
been in the nursing home for a while, but he developed pneumonia last week in both lungs, and then had a couple of strokes this week.
Yeah, I will. I should emphasize.
So this,
I think it killed
He was,
Yes.
Agnes,
Yeah.
Live around here?
Ashland.
Yeah, I'll get back to you.
Me and I'm at board meeting.
Right.
Thank you.
He may not be in the early, huh?
They were still trying to make arrangements today, but they were hoping visitation would be tonight, 5 to 8, and then the funeral tomorrow. But that was just wishful thinking. They didn't know if it would work at Ashland Baptist Church.
said Dave did.
All right, we ready, Mr. Nick?
We're ready.
He trusted Dave.
We need to discuss agreement with Ripton New Albany Railroad. The railroad is wanting to get a grant, ain't they? To
What?
fix, go ahead.
What this is about, special session of the legislature allocated a little over $1 million of the BP oil money funds for railroads to apply for grants to improve their railroads. And Samtown Barkley Crossing needs improving, and Ripley New Albany Railroad has agreed to apply for the grant if we would do certain things. Basically, if we would pave up to the new concrete crossing that they're gonna make and make the approaches smooth, take the debris off, and then provide emergency, road closed signs and 911, notification. So, we need to make that agreement with the railroad, for it to go into their grant application to MDA. And this is all based on, if they receive the grant.
Right. This is just agreeing if they do receive it.
That's correct.
All right, I need a motion.
So moved.
Motion by Dave,
Second.
second by Evan. All in favor? Motion carried.
I've got it, and I'll just wait, I'm putting it here to get the,
Original.
from you,
Alright.
please.
All right, we need to approve the road department work schedule for February.
So moved.
Motion by Randy,
Second.
second by Steve. All in favor? Motion carried.
Did you get that?
I did,
Okay.
thank you.
Need to approve a solid waste register. Need a motion to approve.
Did you see this?
I haven't seen it. You-
I have that in the meeting. What's the total, Steve?
Do y'all want it to come in? It goes to y'all's office and they send it over here. Do y'all want them to keep it over here? So y'all
We'll
can
look
look at it
at
first,
it first, yeah, because
cause we send it there and then we send it back, so I didn't know if you.
$608.80.
Did it make it? You can change your work, you'll know if you need.
Hurt my eyes. Oh,
Oh, it's gonna
yeah.
2 years.
be, I
Got a
think,
couple of years left there.
this kind of.
yeah, I make a motion to approve.
All right, Dave made a motion, need a second?
Second.
Second by Randy, all in favor? Motion carried. All right, need to approve circuit clerk payment for register, as register, can't say that, star.
Motion to approve.
Motion by Steve, second by Evan, all in favor? Motion carried. We need to approve the, election commissioner's claim form. Motion by Randy,
Second.
second by Dave, all in favor? Motion carries. You ready, Ms. Nick?
I am.
Okay. Approve surrender tag list for January from the tax office. That's Miss Tammy.
Thank you.
I didn't sign something,
Got your line on the bottom to sign.
line on the bottom. I'm gonna sign it because I know she knows what she's doing.
Can you come to the side, please?
You know what she
I'd like it.
Do that.
Hmm?
I can do something, I can do that, thank you. Perfect, thank you.
The other day I was mainly thinking about it.
Oh, I can't do it. Good safety. All right, we need a motion. Motion by Evan,
Second.
second by Steve, all in favor? Motion carried.
Got something else.
Go ahead.
Well, if Dave's ready.
I'm ready.
Okay. So, I'll just tell what it is if you want me to, Dave.
That'll work.
Dave has brought to my attention, there's a road that is, well, it's actually 276, which is in Steve's district. It runs off 146, and it ends up dead end, well, basically, the road just stops. And then on Dave's end, off 143, the road runs, and if there wasn't a break, they would connect, and it'd be 276, but there's a break in the road. I guess there's not even a road through there, is there?
Yeah, the middle section's been killed years ago from my
That's
Right.
right.
So I mean, is there even a road, like a private road through there? There's nothing.
Yeah, there's a road off of 146 and 143.
Yeah.
Right.
There's a spur off each end.
Yeah,
The middle section has been killed.
that's what I'm saying.
But there is a road there that's been killed,
Yeah,
just hasn't been
the
maintained.
middle
The
section.
the ends are still there.
Yeah.
And then, I mean, even whenever I was out on a road crew before elected, I mean, that was a road.
Yeah.
Had a road number up and it was kept up and everything.
But now on Steve's end, it's still 276. On Dave's end, it's really nothing. It has no number. And so we need to put it on the register.
In, I think 1990, it was inadvertently, that portion of it was left off the road register. They got Steve's portion, recorded, but my portion was never recorded on the road register, and we need to get that corrected.
I mean, I think, but it's sort of commonly thought of to be 276, but it's really
That's
not
right.
276 on Dave's end. So I think Dave had figured out that our next road number is 386, and he'd like the road register to show that his road is, runs from 43 for 1/10 of a mile to where it ends, and that would be the description of a new county road, which would be 386. And, I don't think we have to do anything on Steve's end. I mean,
No.
it is what it is.
Yeah.
So that's the issue, and if y'all, I think Dave, you wanna make a motion for it?
I make a motion that we would amend the road register.
Second.
Got a motion Dave, second by Randy.
Shannon, you gonna keep a last read?
County Road 380, make,
Nancy here today.
well,
Amend the road register.
July,
Uh,
prior to that.
And,
you
now,
got that, Mr. Haney?
I've
The
got
county road was,
386.
386.
was creating that, right?
It's 380.
380.
And then I've got the order, but I've got to make one correction to it, so I'll bring it to you.
Okay.
Or, Mr. Coffey, sign on.
Just forward me this one to you. See, ready to that now. Ready to that.
Anybody else got anything they want to say?
Chandler, I mean, Jazz,
Yeah, you got something you want to say?
yeah, on March the 6th, Union County, Development Association and the Board of Supervisors are gonna, sponsor a unclaimed property, event, with the Treasurer's Office. State Treasurer's Office is gonna come up and have staff here to help people file the claim for unclaimed property. And it's gonna be from 3 o'clock to 6 o'clock on March the 6th. So Lynn, Phil will be getting you some, promotional materials to help, promote that.
Where's it gonna be held?
It's,
Unclaimed property, I mean, properties out in the county that,
well,
No, it's money, really.
It's-
Unclaimed money.
it's unclaimed money that the state's holding, for different people if they didn't get their money back for a deposit or some type of will that they didn't collect on.
Through the state, if there are
Through the
monies,
state,
right. Any monies that we have left over, we have to send it, that are unclaimed, we have to send to the state. And then they have to wait to be claimed, so if nobody claims them, I mean, if nobody claims them first, they go to the state, and the state says, here, these are monies that you can claim. It happens, yes,
but the treasurer's office will be here to help people fill out the claim, paperwork and that kind of thing.
because you can go online through the state treasurer's office to fill out the claim, but some people don't know how to fill it out, so it's made readily, I mean, it's made readily available, but now they're coming up, so I think that's great.
So Lynn Fitch is one, didn't we talk, come up
That's
here and do this?
That's right. That's our office that's doing it.
You too?
I'm through.
Jason, you got anything to say?
I'm good.
So you can see if you can. So you can see if you can.
No, sir.
so
Alright, it says we need to recess to Tuesday, February 19th.
Well, it's closed on the 18th.
Motion.
On that Monday, it's President's Day. We're closed.
Motion by Randy, second by Evan, all in favor?
What's your
Motion
order?
carried.
Aye.